Hi everyone and welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the train Norway Oslo Bergen. Please subscribe and type subscribed in the comment section below. Some of the world's train journeys are more than just a form of transport. With these beauties, the actual ride is half the fun. And guess what? The train ride from Oslo to Bergen is one of those great journeys. Often described as Europe's most beautiful train journey, this epic trip takes you through some of Scandinavia's most beautiful landscapes and is a must-do for anyone making the trip from Oslo to Bergen. The ride from Oslo to Bergen, known as Bergensbanen or the Bergen Line in English, the train route stretches across southern Norway for a total of 496 kilometers, 308 miles. The line was built at the end of the 19th century and is still Northern Europe's highest mainline railway line. It crosses the craggy Hardangervidda Plateau at a height of 1,237 meters, 4,058 feet above sea level. The Bergensbanen leaves Oslo Central Station 4 times a day at 8:25 a.m., 12:03 p.m., 3:43 p.m., and 11:25 p.m., pulling into Bergen Station some 7 hours later. That might seem like a long ride compared with the 55-minute flight between the two cities, but the scenery makes it worth your while. Like all trains in Norway, services covering the Oslo-Bergen route have everything you need to stay comfy on board, including decent seating, plenty of toilets, a cafe/restaurant, and free onboard Wi-Fi. What about the scenery? As the train pulls out of Oslo, the first beautiful views begin to emerge over the Drammensfjord. The railway then follows the picturesque Drammenselva River upstream along Tyrifjorden and on to Honfoss. From Honfoss onwards, the buildings begin to thin out, offering untouched landscapes with only the occasional traditional red cabin visible in the distance. The tracks continue up and down mountainsides and through numerous tunnels, more than 180 of them in total. Every twist and turn of the journey offers breathtaking panoramas as the train glides past national parks, waterfalls, and beautiful lakes, rivers, and fjords. The highest point above sea level is Finn Station, a town so remote that no public roads connect it to the rest of Norway, making it only accessible via train. There are a total of 22 stops along the way, with the journey eventually coming to an end at Bergen Station, right in the heart of the city. Within walking distance of the station, you'll find the iconic Bergen, Bergen's Wharf, as well as a fish market and other famous historic sites within the city. The best time of year to take the train to Bergen. Good news! The train journey between Oslo and Bergen runs all year. And each season in Norway has its own pros and cons, so it's hard to determine which is best. The spring and summer months bring colorful landscapes with fields of flowers and rolling green hills and mountains. In autumn, you get the beautiful hues of yellow and orange that light up the fjords. And in winter, the snowy mountain peaks make for dramatic white wonderland views. We guarantee that whatever time of year you embark on this train journey, you'll be in for a scenic ride. How much is the train fare from Oslo to Bergen? Fares fluctuate depending on the demand for any given time or day. If you're lucky, you can get a one-way ticket for around 389 NOK, 40 USD. We normally recommend the ACP Rail website, where you can reserve tickets in advance and book space for bikes if you need to. Be aware though that prices for the Oslo-Bergen trip can go up to around 964 NOK, 100 USD, if you're traveling at weekends or on public holidays. Check the timetable for your dates here and be flexible with your departure time if you want the best chance of a good deal. Tickets are available 90 days before departure, and generally the further in advance you book, the cheaper the fare and the better the availability. The trains between Bergen and Oslo are very comfortable and has a carriage with a cafe and refreshments. The train also has Wi-Fi, however sometimes a bit unstable perhaps due to all the tunnels. The tour offers fantastic views ranging from low lands leaving Oslo, continuing through forests and past lakes, and up towards the mountains to the highest point, Finn Station, at about 1222 meters above sea level. Then the tour continues with views of fjords, waterfalls, and rivers. The train between Oslo and Bergen operates the whole year. Myrtle and the Flam Railway. The Oslo to Bergen train stops 21 times, one of them being Myrtle. From Myrtle, you can change train and experience the historic Bergensbanen from Myrtle down to Flam. You can continue the same day onwards to Bergen or spend the night in Flam and continue the following day. Bergensbanen, Flam Railway, is one of the most beautiful train rides in the world, and it takes you past mountains and waterfalls you will not forget. You can continue with a boat to Bergen, bus to Voss, and train to Bergen. This route is called Norway in a nutshell, and you can take it from Oslo to Bergen or from Bergen to Oslo or as a round trip from Bergen. The Norway in a Nutshell tour. You can also see the Bergensbanen and Flam Railway as part of a fjord trip from Bergen with the tour called Norway in a Nutsheller. The journey combines the beautiful Flam Railway, a fjord cruise on the narrow and spectacular Norway Fjord, and a bus journey up the steep hairpin bends of Stalheimskleiva. Read more and buy your ticket to Norway in a Nutsheller, round trip from Bergen here, or at the tourist information in Bergen. Train tickets. Tickets can be bought at buy.no and at the railway stations in Oslo, Bergen, or along route. You can also buy tickets from the app called VI. If you are looking for cheap tickets, order well in advance. There are discounts available for children, students, and seniors. Dogs and bicycles are additional costs. Wheelchairs and strollers are free of charge. Bergen Railway Station. Getting to Bergen is easy, and the Bergen Railway Station is located right in the heart of Bergen City, just a short walk from the famous Bryggen, the fish market, and the beautiful and lively city center of Bergen. If you want to experience more of Norway when traveling between cities, the Oslo to Bergen train is a great option. Once over the top and heading downhill, the climate changes astonishingly. Myrtle is clearly on the maritime coast of Norway, milder and damper than what's come before. The only branch line on the route, the Bergensbanen to Flam, leaves from here. It is one of several stations on the line where no roads lead. Anyone, sadly not me, on the Norway in a Nutshell tour gets off here for another train, then a combination of boat and bus to get to Bergen. For me, there were enough tumbling waterfalls, green forests, and edging along dramatic fjords to make me sad I wasn't going further. This journey finished up in Bergen, which was wet, cold, and a good place to find a bar and to settle in for the night. This being Norway, you don't settle in for too long anywhere that costs money, but I did my best. Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to receive more of this awesome content as it is released. Thanks for watching.